Okay, this is a Algebra 2 / pre-calc problem where students have a lot of trouble with. And in this case here, we're going to find a third degree polynomial with the following zeros. So we have the 0, 2, and we have two imaginary zeros, 3 plus I, and its conjugate, 3 minus I. And what we want to do is we want to take these zeros, we want to put them back into factored form, and we want to multiply that out to create the polynomial. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into factored form. So we got x minus 2, x, and I'm going to say minus, and then I'm going to put in parentheses 3 plus I, and x minus 3 minus I. Okay, the key to doing this problem is we're going to multiply out the two complex zeros first. We're going to create a polynomial, but in its form now, it's difficult to do. So a trick here is to regroup this. So what we're going to do is we're going to regroup the x minus 3 plus I, and then we have x minus 3 minus I. Okay, so we did not affect the equality there by changing this, but what it's going to do is it's going to allow us a much easier way to multiply this out. Okay, because what we've done is we've isolated the imaginary as the last term there. Okay, so that's the key to doing this problem. Okay, so now when we multiply this out, if we distribute, or if you want to call it FOIL, if we do the first term, that's going to be x minus 3 squared. Okay, since this is a conjugate now, the outer is going to be negative I times x minus 3, and the inner is going to be positive I times x minus 3, and the last term is going to be negative I squared. Okay, and because this is a conjugate, the outers and inners are going to cancel. Okay, so what we're left with is we can multiply out the x minus 3 squared. We would get x squared minus 6x plus 9. And then our minus I squared is negative 1, so this would become plus 1. So we get x squared minus 6x plus 10. And now we multiply it by our other zero, the real 0x minus 2. Okay, we distribute this now, so we would get x cubed minus 6x squared plus 10x. Distribute the negative 2, we would get negative 2x squared plus 12x minus 20. Okay, we combine our like terms. So in this case here, we have a negative 6x squared and a negative 2x squared. So when I combine these, I'm going to get x cubed minus 8x squared. And then we have another set of like terms here. We have 10x and 12x. So that's going to become plus 22x. And then our minus 20 for our constant. And there you have it.